The skills that we've really seen developed are, great speaking skills. I don't think many adults can say that they've spoken in front of a group of 250 people. But also before they get there, they have to work on what they're going to say and how they're going to do it. So it's a great amount of compromise and how to do that within a team. It's a great amount of accountability to say, I'm going to be here on Wednesday to work on it. And then if you're not, somebody else has to pick up the slack. So they figure that out really quickly. And those are two really big things. And then also they go into, in the middle part, they go into some of the research. So they have to look at various groups that the students think are important from our Wheel of Caring. We actually do apples because we're Old Orchard. But even use the term data analysis with them. So they had to tally all the apples that were there and then figure out what areas of interest did the students have. So they were even looking at that and looking at charts and graphs. So it also fits into math. And even when the students bring in our pennies, they're weighing, they're figuring out how much that equals. They're doing some math when they have to figure out how many dollars it equals to. And then we also have them do a bar graph to show the other classes how much they've earned. So it even puts in some of the math skills, and then as we go through the year, they have to figure out how to research, how to read articles, how to pick out the most important information and not just rewrite the sentence. And then they also do some computer research, so they have to learn how to navigate websites, where to click, where not to click, which seems kind of easy to us, but it's not for them. It's a skill they have to build. And then they also have to write professional emails. So not just IDK or LOL, they have to really, figure out how do we say this professionally. And you would think kids would know that, but they don't. And even typing skills, they don't really have it. So they have to even build that within the team. And then at the very end, we have them interview the adults. So they're the ones who communicate to get the adults there that they want to interview. And then they start from start to finish. When the person they're going to interview comes in, they do it all. They have decided on questions they want to have. They pick out point people who they want to go greet, and they have to learn how to greet someone and what to say and bring them back and then introduce them to the rest of the group. They have to figure out what order they're going to go in to ask the questions. And even as simple of making sure that they give a correct handshake, we practice it down to that level. So from now on, they know I have to look in somebody's eyes, I have to have a firm grip. And I think those are all skills that are going to help them in the future, whether it's middle school, high school, or working with any adult or in the workplace. So it's hugely important.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Absolutely. So can you think of any specific